From the Republican National Convention, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Washington Times, with Mary Fallin, the governor of Oklahoma, and a featured speaker at Tuesday night's convention. Governor, this is truly governor's night at the convention. You and a lot of your fellow governors from around the country will be speaking. What is the one or two things that you want to get across to the delegates, not only in the hall, but to the American public?
Well, I want to get across that there are actually two different visions between where President Obama has been taking our nation and where President Romney would take our nation. You know, I think a lot of Americans are concerned about the jobs, the high unemployment rate that we have, certainly about the debt, the deficit. They're concerned about President Obama's his philosophy that when he told some business people, you didn't build that, somebody else did. Well, like who built that? You know, we know in Oklahoma that it's the entrepreneur spirit. It's government getting out of the way and just letting businesses create jobs, create opportunities. And so I'm going to be talking to the people about how there are two different philosophies where both these candidates would take the nation.
20 years ago, one of the signature issues of Republican governors such as yourself was welfare reform that was led by Tommy Thompson in Wisconsin and several others. Of the new current batch of governors, many of them elected since Barack Obama became president, what are one or two signature issues that we, the public, and particularly the press, can look forward to over the next few years? Pension reform?
Well, pension reform has certainly been a big topic and a big issue. We've addressed pensions in the state of Oklahoma. When I took office just a year and a half ago, we had $16 billion of unfunded liability within our 7 different pension systems. Through legislation, through policy, we've been able to reduce that unfunded liability from $16 billion down to $10 billion in just a very short time in 1 year. And that's critical for not only our state's financial security, but for keeping taxes low upon our taxpayers. You look at some of the other states, like California, for example, who has a huge budget deficit. You know, we started out in Oklahoma a year and a half ago with a budget deficit of $500 million. We prioritized our spending, we cut our taxes, we closed that gap. Today we have a 4.9% unemployment rate, and we have $500 million in our savings account. So that's how large of a switch, of a move that you can make in a state and its economy with the right type of conservative policies.
Thank you.